Welcome to Comprehensive Code YouTube channel. Today we'll be solving Leetcode1255, maximum score words formed by letters. Let's read the question first and understand it. Given a list of words, okay, and a list of letters, we are given a list of words and list of letters and score of every characters in this letter. We have to return the maximum score of any valid set of words found by the given letters, okay, and words I cannot be used two or more times. That means words I can only be used once. It is necessary to use all the letters in it is not necessary to use all the characters in the letters, okay. It's important, it is not necessary to use all the letters that are given in this letter, and each letter can only be used once. For example, okay, G can only be used once. Also, this D can be used only once. This D can only be used once. This D can only be used once. That means we can use D 3 times. That means how much times the character in a letter is repeated, that many times we can use that character, okay. And you are given a score like this, which basically means A has score 1, B has 0, C has 9, D has 5, and so on, okay. And let's see this particular example. On this example, the output is 23, and let's see how we got that. So from this, the combination of letter, can we make dog? Let's see if we can make dog, okay. D can be used once, okay, that is there. O can be used once, okay, that is there. G can be used once, that is there. Dog can be made, okay. So basically, the dog, what is the score of the dog? So if we see the score of the dog, that is D is 0, 1, 2, 3, okay, 5 plus, and then O is 2, okay, and then O is 2, and then G is 3. That means it gives us 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Okay, that's good. And let's go here. So we can also make, can we make cat? No, we cannot make cat. Can we make dad? Dad we can make D, okay. D is, how much is D? 5. And then A we have not used before, so we can use again 1 plus, and D is 5. How much is this? This is 11, right? And if we add up these two, adding up these will give us 21, okay. And also, can we make good? So for dog, we cannot use dog and good because G is only once here, and we cannot use G twice, okay. Dog and good cannot be made, but good itself can be made, okay. G, good and dad. Cat cannot be made, but dad and good can be made. And for dad, the score is 10, and for good, the score is G is 3 plus O is 2, and then D is 5, okay. How much is this? So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 5 is 12, okay. And we can make good and dad because D is 3 times here, and then G is 1 time, and O is 2 times, and A is 2 times, and we have only once used once. So we can make good and that will give us 22, 5 plus 1 plus 5. Okay, this is this and this, so 10, 11 and 12, that is 23. Adding up dad and good will give us 23. Okay, and what is the maximum between this and 2 and this 2? That is 21 and 23. 23 is greater though, so 23 is the answer. Okay, all right, I think we understood the question. Now let's think how we can solve this. Okay, so one way I can think of solving this problem is using backtracking. Okay, depth first search with backtracking. What we can do is we can maintain a counter of these letters. Okay, so for example, we can do A and 2, and then C is 1, and D is, sorry, C is 1, D is 1, 2, 3, and then G is 1, and O is 2, right? Okay, once we have this counter, what we can do is for every word, we can iterate for every word. What we're gonna do is see if we can use the letter that is seen in this word one by one. If we can use the letter, that means we can proceed forward with another word. If we cannot use the letter on this word, we just skip this word because we cannot use this letter anymore, and we just go to another word to check the same thing. I think it's little unclear now, but I'll write the code and explain every line in the code so that it will be very simple when we write the code. With that, let's begin writing the code. Okay, so as I said, the first thing first, we'll maintain the letters counter. We can use counter from collection library in Python. Okay, now we also have to maintain the total score because we have to return the total score at the end, the maximum score at the end, or we can say max score is, let's say, 0 for now, and then we'll define depth first search function, and it will take index and letter counter, and then the current score. Okay, and then at last we'll just return the max score. Okay, and we also call DFS on, we start from 0th index, and then the letter counter is letters counter. Okay, and then current score is 0 at the beginning. Okay, now we'll say non-local total max score so that we can access this max score inside this function. And as we said, like, the max score is always the maximum of max score and then the current score. Okay, and we write the base condition. What is the base condition? If we reach all the words, that is the base condition for us, right? So if we visit all the words, then we just return. Okay, otherwise what we can do is we can iterate through the words. Okay, or let's do this word in enumerate. enumerate words. Okay, now what we can do is just do a temp counter, so that we have to modify this letters counter. Okay, so let's do temp counter is the temp counter. We just make a copy of that letter counter. So copy, div copy of letter counter. Okay, and then we have that word, and let's do word score is 0 for that particular word. Okay, and we also define like if, okay, now we iterate through every character in that word. Okay, in this word we'll iterate through each and every character to see if we have enough characters in this letter counter to build that particular word. Okay, see, it's in temp counter and temp counter of that character is greater than 0. Okay, if that is the case, we just do temp counter. We use that character, so we do minus equal to 1. Okay, and then word score is plus equal to the score of that character, and yeah, we just subtract a, because we'll get that particular index and we are just accessing that index. Okay, else we just do, let's put if this is valid. We just say like if this is valid at the beginning. Okay, and if that is not the case, we just put is valid is false. Okay, now if this is valid, we continue the search with another word. Okay, I plus 1, and then the letter counter is the temp counter, because we have subtracted the counter if we use the character, so that it is correctly reflected, and the current score is the word score. Okay, current score plus word score. Okay, all right, so we do that. Now we call that, let's it. Okay, let's see if we missed something. There might be a chance that I missed something here, but let's run and see. I didn't see any mistakes here. Let's run this code. All right, as you can see, this passed all the test cases that is here, and let's submit this code. Okay, there is wrong answer for this one. Let's see. Let's see what's wrong in here. Okay, yeah, this is wrong here. We cannot use like this. We don't iterate through all the words every time. But what we should do instead is we have to iterate through the words after the word we already processed. So for this one, in range, and then index, and then the length of the words. Okay, we iterate from that, and then just put word is words I. Okay, if we do that, let's run the code, pass these test cases, submit the course. As you can see, it passed all the test, and it's easier and it's pretty efficient. If you like this code, please hit subscribe, and then if you are confused, just let me know in the comments section below. Please do subscribe and hit like button. It will help me a lot. Thank you, and hopefully we'll meet soon